Some men, fed up with what they see as issues with modern women, are casting their nets overseas in search of more traditional partners. They're after feminine women, not looking to date their bros. These folks argue that feminism, while addressing important issues, has sometimes taken masculinity down a peg, labeling it as toxic. However, they believe this is more about fear than anything else. They claim that feminism has tried to make men less masculine and push for feminization. But here's the twist that really ruffles some feathers. These same critics say feminism has also stripped away femininity from women and tried to make them more masculine. It's a complex and controversial topic, no doubt.
Women want it all. The issue here seems to be about communication, right? You've got this more traditionally minded person who's trying to convey that many men desire a more traditional woman. They're open to providing and supporting, but they also expect some traditional roles and responsibilities in return, like a 50-50 deal. Now, the frustration comes from the perception that in Western countries, women often don't fit this traditional mold. There's talk of single mothers, high body counts, and tattoos. And it seems like this person believes some folks are spouting what they see as nonsense, from mgtow to passport bros. They're saying that instead of cleaning up their act and acknowledging that they want men to fund their global adventures, some Western women and feminized men would rather throw shade at guys who are exploring the world in search of genuine connections. The frustration here is tied to a sense of entitlement, as if some Western women feel they should have it all, and if they can't find the perfect man, they'd rather see these guys take the heat than work on improving themselves. It's like they're not grasping the idea that they might be part of the problem. Some stories are shared about women being opportunistic, using men as stepping stones, and jumping from one relationship to another until they end up in tricky situations. It's a real roller coaster, folks. Lastly, there's a nod to the famous "if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best" slogan, which seems to be rubbing someone the wrong way. It's suggested that Western women might be complaining about the lack of good guys, but often end up in situations with not so great guys themselves. It's a cycle of bouncing from one bad experience to another. You ever heard phrases like, "You're nice, but I'm holding out for the one"? Yeah, those lines are everywhere. Some women seem to believe they're destined for a supermodel or A-list actor. It's like they've been conditioned to expect nothing less. Now, let's talk about dating foreign women. What's the deal there? Well, the common thread is that they don't pull this "I'm waiting for Prince Charming" act. They see men as partners, not as walking ATMs or stepping stones to stardom. That's why many American men swoon over foreign women. They get treated like actual human beings instead of wallets with legs. Wifeys vs. Western women. But here's the kicker. Some Western women don't exactly shine in the wifey department. They're often financially well off and, as a result, expect the world. Their hard-working husbands endure verbal and, yes, even secret, intimate abuse. It's like a domestic thriller in their homes. These women buy into some pretty damaging ideas and spew out paranoia like a broken record. They're echoing the same fear-mongering we hear from politicians about enemies from afar and within. Suddenly, every man is an enemy, even their own husbands, dads, and partners. They don't even spare their sons from the scolding, treating them like the scum of the earth. And if you think it stops there, think again. They're quick to lash out like starved cows, damaging relationships with entitlement and infidelity. They'll milk your wallet dry and offer nothing in the bedroom department. It's a real spoiled and disgusting package deal. But here's the advice. Don't become a willing prisoner in the marital chains. Enjoy the company of these women in other ways. Let them be your pals and companions, but never ever let them make you their financial slave. Feminism has been accused of branding masculinity as toxic, but some believe it might be more about fear than anything else. They argue that feminism has attempted to diminish traditional male qualities while encouraging women to adopt more masculine traits. It's a bit of a twist that doesn't sit well with some folks and has led to resentment. Some men, recognizing these shifts, are seeking out more traditionally feminine partners abroad because they desire a different dynamic. Hoe-Flation. Now, speaking of dating, Let's crunch some numbers. If we look at women aged 18 to 30 who are not overweight, unmarried, childless, with a height between 5'3" and 6'1", and an income of $0 or more, they make up just 7.87% of the American dating pool. These criteria might sound pretty reasonable, but it's important to remember that they don't even touch on looks, personality, or compatibility. And then there's the passport bro philosophy, where men are exploring dating markets with lower inflation, meaning less societal pressure and expectations. It's all about economic principles in the dating world, folks, and that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you can be the first to know when my new video drops. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.